Family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong.
Go get 'em!
It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm.
Hello, clean bottom.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
We love and appreciate when stars invite us inside their homes, but it's very different when they invite us inside their kitchen for a little food.
Oh, and somebody that can burn in the kitchen, Miss Trisha Yearwood. She served up some sweet treats to our Rachel Smith and reacted to her husband Garth Brooks gushing about his lady love. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Eat 3 plates.
A good thing only gets better with time, and that is Miss Yearwood. Her beauty, her voice, her cooking just gets better with time.
He's the best. He's the keeper. I am making one of Garth's favorite dishes. It's called a no-bake cookie. And these are Janine's no-bakes in the new book. I got some cocoa, some sugar, I've got some milk, and some butter. So we're basically making a rich chocolate. Then we're gonna add in some peanut butter, a little bit of vanilla, and some rolled oats. All right, here's the easy part.
Okay,
It's just as easy as a little dollop. It takes them about 25 minutes to set up.
Okay.
Garth doesn't usually let them sit that long, so
Shocking.
they end up falling apart.
Live from KSAT 12, the news at 5 starts right now.
First at 5, we now know who was killed this morning in a head-on collision in South Bexar County. He's now been identified as 26-year-old Jacob Rivera. That crash happening just before 5 this morning on 1604 between Highway 90 and Applewhite Road. Bexar County deputies say that Rivera's vehicle crossed the double yellow line and hit an oncoming semi-trailer. He was pronounced dead at the scene. It's unclear at this point if the semi-trailer driver was also hurt in this accident. And now on to other developing stories this evening. A man now in critical condition after someone shot him. Happened just before midnight outside of a home on Lion Street near North Zarzamora Street and Culebra Road. When police got there, the victim had multiple gunshot wounds. He's now being treated at the hospital, and police are looking for the shooter who ran off after opening fire. Luckily, nobody was inside of a home on the north side when it went up in flames this morning. That home on West Russell Place near West Woodlawn Avenue. San Antonio firefighters say that the flames were coming from the front and back of the home when they got there. According to investigators, the home was being renovated, there was no power, and the fire left about 40 grand in damages. So now let's talk about what this day is really about. Every year, the Meals on Wheels organization goes above and beyond to make sure that thousands enjoy a Thanksgiving meal. Our Japhanie Gray was with the organization this morning as volunteers gave out meals, and she's about to show us why this is so successful every year. Take a look.
There have been over 1,800 pounds of turkey breasts that have been prepared because we'll be sending out over 2,000 meals on Thanksgiving Day. Typically, we serve 4,500 people.
Meals on Wheels San Antonio officials have been hard at work this week prepping for their annual Thanksgiving Meals on Wheels. Around 300 carloads of people filled this parking lot getting ready for deliveries. And despite the number of prepared meals being cut down significantly in comparison to last Thanksgiving, CEO Vincent Ferris sees this as a positive.
Hey, do you want that Thanksgiving meal? No, my granddaughter's coming, you know? Oh, my son, I haven't seen, he's going to be here. That's cool. More family are getting together this year because we're coming, hopefully, to the end of the pandemic.
Another change the organization is going to see is a new building.
We've been over here on 410 near the medical district since 1995, and that old building's worked well for us, but we have a new facility under construction.
A facility located outside of Loop 410 at Danbury and Nacogdoches. It is expected to be bigger and better at serving the growing need of the community.
We've increased our number of people we see on a daily basis by almost 2,500.
At 6, you'll hear from some of the volunteers who stepped in this year to deliver a warm Thanksgiving meal to shut-in families. You'll also hear from this client who says she's beyond thankful for the service Meals on Wheels provides, especially on the holiday. Japhanie Gray, KSAT 12 News.
Alrighty, so this is pretty awesome here. Meals on Wheels, isn't local. Governor Greg Abbott worked with the organization to deliver meals to people in Austin. And you can see that his wife, First Lady Cecilia Abbott, joined him. They went door to door and delivered meals to homebound seniors. The governor says that this is a family tradition and the Abbotts look forward to this every single year. Now back here in San Antonio, things kicked off into overdrive for the Raul Jimenez Thanksgiving dinner. This is the 42nd year for the event. More than 300 volunteers packed thousands of meals, which were then delivered with the help of Meals on Wheels. And it was a huge success because 12,500 meals wound up being delivered. Military City, USA has its own Thanksgiving tradition. We're talking about Operation Home Cooking. Canceled last year because of the pandemic. This year, only about 300 fully vaccinated host families were able to welcome more than 800 Lackland Air Force Base trainees into their homes. Operation Home Cooking may have been scaled back, but Jesse Degollado says that it was still a day to give thanks.
Lord, I pray for all the trainees today.
Airman Noah Little expressed just how thankful he and Airman Desiree Roberts are for the heartfelt hospitality shown by Lorraine Adams.
The minute they walked in the front door, the trainees say they couldn't help but feel right at home.
This is the most I've felt at home in 7 weeks. Man, this is awesome.
This feels like I'm at my grandma's. The pictures, the vases, the cooking, the smell, everything. I feel like I'm home.
That's the mac and cheese.
An Air Force veteran who makes a mean macaroni and cheese, Adams is like many of the airmen she's hosted over the last 8 years.
I wanted to leave my small town. I wanted to have a good job. I wanted to have a career.
Where's Mommy?
Her 3-year-old is why Roberts says she wants a career in the Air Force in order to show him the world.
My son. Yeah, this is my first Thanksgiving without him.
On FaceTime with his girlfriend, Little is a middle school football coach and a member of the Air National Guard with plans to become a teacher.
This is developing me as a leader. It's developing me as a follower as well. It's just a great experience.
So I want to keep talking to them and feeding them and just talking with them because they're just great people and they have their whole world ahead of them.
The hardest part, says Adams, is saying goodbye to these airmen who say this has been a Thanksgiving they'll always remember. Jesse Degollado, KSAT 12 News.
Oh, that's what this holiday is all about. Hope they had a wonderful meal. Now, every day we are thankful for our weather watchers, but today I'm extra thankful for our weather watchers that took a little bit of time to send in some area temperatures and rainfall totals. We've got 58 up in West Kerrville, 66 in Eagle Pass this evening, 57 up in Bulverde, and less than 1/10 of an inch of rain in New Braunfels. But some of us did do a little bit better than that in terms of rain from this morning's front, and we'll take a look at a couple of extra rainfall totals coming up in a few minutes. Temperatures now in the 60s for most of us, still in the 50s in the hill country, and overall it is going to be a cool night. Skies will generally be mostly cloudy, a few little peaks of sun here for the next half hour or so before the sun goes down, but we'll hold on to a good amount of clouds tonight. Temperatures in the 50s and still a bit breezy tonight. Winds out of the north-northeast 10 to 20 miles per hour. An unseasonably cool but comfortable day Friday, and then rain chances return Friday night into Saturday. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit. Stephanie?
All right, Katie, thank you so much. Now, for some people, this Thanksgiving is actually bittersweet. Just take the family of Ahmaud Arbery. They're letting things sink in after a jury convicted 3 men for Arbery's death. That verdict came in yesterday, and Arbery's mother wept as that verdict was announced yesterday in a Georgia courtroom. But the implications of this verdict were felt beyond that courtroom. A lot of people are hoping that it changes race relations in this country.
I said to myself, we finally got justice for Ahmaud. We finally got this. And I was very, very thankful, very excited. I mean, I was just really no words to explain all of the emotions that I was going through at that time.
Let the word go forth all over the world that a jury of 11 whites and 1 black, in the deep South, stood up in the courtroom and said that black lives do matter.
The 3 convicted men all face life in prison, but the judge in the case now has to decide whether they're going to be eligible for parole. A local mother is sharing her story to encourage all of us to go and donate blood, and that is key, especially right now. The South Texas Blood and Tissue Center says that blood donations typically drop around the holidays, but the demand this year is actually up 20%. And those donations could be life or death for some people. Just take Ashley Burns. She suffered from a blood clot and hemorrhaging 2 weeks after she gave birth to her son. And then she wound up needing 19 blood and 4 plasma bags during her emergency surgery.
You're saving someone's life, or you're helping someone, that needs blood for a different illness that they're overcoming. But either way, all in all, you are saving a life, and you can leave it feeling good about yourself that you did something great in the day and in the world to help someone else.
Now, Ashley herself can't donate blood right now because she received so much of it. The South Texas Blood and Tissue Center has several places for you to donate throughout San Antonio. In fact, we can help you make an appointment. Just visit KSAT.com. So we got some rain today. It wasn't exactly a big deal, but, it got us thinking, because if you've ever had flooding in your home, you know what a mess it can be. Even a little water where it's not supposed to be can eventually lead to mold issues. So let's just say that happens to you. Well, 12 on your side's Marilyn Moritz has some advice.
It was like a water fountain, a huge water fountain. Within about 20 minutes, we had over 2 feet.
What a mess. During a heavy rain, sewer water came up through Joanne Orlowski's toilet, and that was just the start.
The weather was still warm, so within 24 hours, the mold just started growing everywhere.
How should you deal with mold after a flood? Bigger soaked rooms may need professional help with special drying machinery to ward off mold. But according to the EPA, you can usually deal with small mold outbreaks yourself using detergent, water, and elbow grease to scrub. To prevent mold, experts say first clean up debris and dry out the room using windows and fans. Then close the room and use dehumidifier. Remove anything porous that can't be thoroughly cleaned and dried, like carpet, upholstery, and drywall. If detergent and water don't remove existing mold on surfaces, use a bleach solution. And take pictures of any damage to show your insurance company.
Even small water spots on a wall or ceiling can develop into something much worse later on.
If your heating or AC units have been submerged, don't turn them on. Bacteria and mold could become embedded inside. A professional can inspect and clean all the parts. Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
Coming up, from strangers to family, this grandmother invited the wrong person to Thanksgiving dinner, and it actually ended up being one of the best things she's ever done. You're going to hear her story. Also, you've seen the celebrations in the Alamo City, but now it's time to look at what happened across the U.S. That's up next.
Hey guys, Sarah Spivey here. Other than my wonderful husband and my amazing family members, I've been really thankful for my small group of friends during the pandemic, and we've all been able to kind of just stick together as a group and safely meet together over the pandemic. And it just is really wonderful to have a community where you can talk about things that go on in life, at work. I'm so thankful that it seems at least that the pandemic is coming to an end and things are getting a little bit more normal. But yeah, I love my small group of friends so much. So thankful for them and just the way that they have stuck with me and my husband through this time. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope you can think about what makes you thankful this year too.
America's back. That was the message from President Joe Biden during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The annual tradition went back to how it used to be. Spectators finally allowed. Now, if you remember last year, there were only performances. Elsewhere, a lot of people spent the day giving back by volunteering at food distribution sites. And we know that in the International Space Station, American astronauts got into the spirit with their colleagues from other countries. And also, the first family spent the holiday in Nantucket, and they released this message from the White House. Listen.
Our table and our hearts are full of grace and gratitude for all those we love. And as Commander-in-Chief, I'm especially grateful to our service members and their families for the sacrifices to our nation.
So AAA predicts that traveling this holiday is going to look like it did before before the pandemic. More than 53 million Americans are expected to leave their homes. In fact, The TSA says that it screened 2.3 million people at airports yesterday, which made it the busiest day for the agency since March of 2020. So now let's talk about the Thanksgiving grandma. Remember her? 6 years ago, Wanda Dench invited someone to Thanksgiving via text. Sounds normal, right? But her message actually went to a stranger, and that started a Thanksgiving tradition.
I changed my view totally of the younger generation. And now that I reflect back on all these years, I didn't change their life. They changed mine.
So you just heard from Wanda Dench, the Thanksgiving grandma herself. 6 years ago, she texted Jamal Hinton. He was 17 at the time. Now he's 23. But in the last few years, they've become family. They celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, and birthdays together. How nice.
That is one of my favorite stories. I'm glad they're keeping that going.
Yeah, a live camera right now. We're getting a live view here of Fort 10. Things don't look too bad, probably because everyone's at home, sitting with their families, hopefully. And what a ride it's been weather-wise.
Yes, today was kind of tumultuous. We started off with some rain. Early this morning, some pockets of heavy rain. Didn't last too long. Then all that rain moved south, and we have been left with pretty breezy conditions today. So cold front sets us up for a unseasonably cool but comfortable day tomorrow. Let's take a look at the time lapse. Starting off at 7 o'clock this morning, you'll notice a little moisture there on the camera. That was the broken line of rain that moved through with the cold front. Since then, we've managed to hang on to a good amount of cloud cover, and I expect that trend to continue this evening and tonight. But this is a really pretty view, isn't it, to wrap up Thanksgiving? Sunset there to the west. So we've got a little bit of light coming through, but overall still a good amount of cloud cover. So the airport managed to pick up a little less than a half inch of rain. So if you live near the airport, 281, 410, you did pretty good in terms of rainfall. Elsewhere, not so much. It was pretty spotty, a little more than a quarter inch of rain in Hondo, and this 0.06 inches up in New Braunfels. That jives with what our weather watchers sent in today. But look at Seguin, almost an inch of rain there. So again, it was pretty spotty, but some yards did get a nice drink of water early this morning. All the rain in the cold front is well to the south. Even that rain that's lingering down along the Gulf Coast will continue to fizzle out over the next few hours. Meanwhile, we're left with, again, pretty extensive cloud cover. Temperatures in the 50s, a little bit closer to the Gulf Coast, right at 60 at the airport, and then some mid to upper 50s across a portion of the hill country. Winds are still breezy out of the north behind this morning's cold front at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, and it's been a little gusty at times. Our latest gust at the airport is up near 30 miles per hour, also a gust near 30 up I-35 in New Braunfels. Overall, once we get past sunset, the trend will be that our sustained wind speeds and our wind gusts start to relax, but overall this evening tonight, it will stay a little bit breezy. So as we wrap up your Thanksgiving and head into the overnight hours, my IFB box fell off. That's okay. We're going to continue rolling on here. We'll see our temperatures overnight drop into the mid 40s here in San Antonio, some upper 30s in the hill country. Mostly cloudy with a bit of a breeze overnight. And then tomorrow, winds will be light throughout the day. But you'll notice we hold on to a lot of cloud cover tomorrow. So I'm going to call it a mainly gray day with a few peaks of sun tomorrow. A high temperature right around 59 in San Antonio. A lot of us will have a hard time getting out of the 50s during the day on Thursday. Next chance of rain, though, holds off until Friday night and Saturday. It does look like Saturday could feel a bit rainy at times. So here's our setup. We've got a little piece of rain-making energy, a cutoff low pressure system sitting off to our west. Today, it will still be far enough to our west that it won't really bring us any changes. But as we get into Friday night and Saturday, that upper level low will start to approach. By 10 p.m. Friday, we've got some showers starting to approach the Rio Grande. And then overnight into Saturday morning, some scattered intermittent light rain will be possible. Notice this continues through lunchtime on Saturday, even through late afternoon, early evening, and then all the rain pulls east, and it will be out of our hair by Saturday night and Sunday. So intermittent off and on rain Saturday. It could be a touch inconvenient at times. Just factor that into your Saturday plans. Most of that rain should be pretty light, but just keep that in mind. So no rain Friday, a lot of clouds, cool but comfortable with light winds and low humidity. And then we start to bring in some rain Friday night and Saturday, but things look really nice by Sunday. And wouldn't you know it, by early next week, our highs are back in the low to mid 70s. Stephanie?
It's just that time of year. All right. Thank you so much, Katie. All right. Greg Simmons now joins us here. All right. So we got to talk about the Spurs. I know that it hasn't Been a great season. What can they do to pull out from this tailspin?
The recurring theme seems to be the lack of communication on defense. They're scoring enough points. They're just giving up too many in the process. And this losing streak is going to continue. I can tell you that for sure if they don't solve this problem quickly. And what do the Houston Texans have to be thankful for on this Thanksgiving? Coming up. Our San Antonio Spurs have now lost 6 games in a row. The losing streak doesn't appear to be ending anytime soon, not with Boston and Washington left on their Thanksgiving holiday homestand. That's after they allow the Atlanta Hawks, who have a terrible road team this year, win just their second road game of the season last night in the AT&T Center. The Spurs got off to a great start. Keldon Johnson with a one-handed jam, and the three-point shooting picked up. Devin Vassell from the right side, Johnson from the left side, tied 27-all after one. Jakob Poeltl has an exclamation point in the first half, but the Spurs are still down 65-58 at the break. But Trae Young was a beast. He picks off DeJounte Murray's pass, and he takes it down the other end for the stop and pop three. The Hawks outscoring the Spurs in the third quarter 38-25. Then the Hawks' Lou Williams puts up a three from the corner at the buzzer, and Atlanta leads by 20, 103-83. Bryn Forbes tries to shoot the Spurs back in this game with a three. He led the Spurs with 23 off the bench, but no answer for Young, who's able to score 31 against the Silver and Black, one of 8 Hawks in double figures in the 124-106 rout.
I don't know if any of us have lost games like this. You know, I think everybody's kind of like upset and frustrated a little bit. But yeah, I think we got some competitive, like we have a real competitive nature. It's just executing all the other things that we were struggling with.
We weren't locked in all the time tonight. They got some easy buckets, and as you see from the results, we couldn't get the win. But I feel like that, I mean, as y'all see when we locked in on defense and we put defense first, good things happen for us.
All right, see if they can snap out of tomorrow against Boston.
Pro football coverage, powered by Davis Law Firm.
The Houston Texans will try and start their first win streak of the season when they host the New York Jets Sunday at noon. That's after they were able to knock off one of the best teams in the NFL, the Titans in Tennessee, last Sunday, 22-13, to snap out of their 8-game losing streak. After having one of his worst games of his career against Miami, where he threw 3 interceptions, quarterback Tyrod Taylor had one of his best games against the Titans with 2 rushing touchdowns. What is he thinking about this Thanksgiving Day?
Thankful for family, support. Obviously, just, the opportunity to play the game. I've been playing it since I was 5 years old. This will be my first Thanksgiving without my grandma, so that's definitely going to be on my mind. But, yeah, just thankful.
All right, and how the Cowboys doing in Thanksgiving Day game? Playing from behind again against the Raiders. We'll have all the highlights, and Larry is there. We'll take us inside the Cowboys, we hope, winning locker room after the game.
All right, we'll see. Thank you so much, Greg. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Steve Spriester. I'm most thankful for family and friends as we head into this holiday season, especially after all that we've been through with the pandemic. They're the people that I've leaned on, family, friends, co-workers here at KSAT. And so I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving.
Oh, I love that. I can't wait until my partner's back next week. All right, well, happening tomorrow is the 37th annual HEB Christmas tree lighting at Travis Park. Get super excited. This is all open to the public. If you need a ride, you can hop on a Via bus for free. Just let them know that you're going to go to the event. And some special guests include Mayor Ron Nirenberg and Santa Claus. Pretty exciting stuff, kids. And this starts at 3 p.m.
Good news here for that event tomorrow. No rain. It will be cloudy and cool. So if you'll be heading out to that, you will want a jacket or a sweater for sure. Temperatures will have a hard time getting out of the 50s on Friday, and then rain returns Friday night into Saturday. Stephanie.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for watching us here. World News is next. Have a very happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you at 6.